Hi everyone, I'm Tara Gupta, a designer, writer, and unlikely blue ribbon athlete. My rise and fall in the fitness ranks occurred when I was around 13. I won first place in one of my school's track meets in shot put. The only person more shocked than me was my coach. You'll see in the photo on your left, I was easily the most enthusiastic member of my team. Bizarrely, it's been design criticism that brought me back to sports, and specifically to the health club. Going undercover as a potential new member to 9 different gyms here in the city, I was able to stealthily observe how the design of these spaces and their equipment drive the behavior and culture of fitness. These next few images illustrate the environments I spent so much time in this past year. We see machines rigidly lined in rows and mirrors on every wall. The racks of bleach towels, dingy rugs, large silent TV screens, and of course, the gleaming aluminum machines that resemble torture devices. It's easier to find the similarities between these interiors than the differences. A powerhouse of physical and moral reformation, the health club provides a space to perform a better, more disciplined self. These floor-to-ceiling mirrors and the use of glass so prevalent in these interiors aren't solely for aiding workouts. These specific design decisions also influence the way everyone around you views you. Architecturally, the health club embodies the same functioning features present in the Panopticon prisons, designed by Jeremy Bentham in 1791. In the model of the Panopticon prison, natural light and a center tower for a warden limited privacy for inmates. Unaware of when they're being observed, prisoners behave as if they're always being watched. This architectural solution influences the behavior of those dwelling within it. Visibility is a trap, theorist Michel Foucault writes. He describes the Panopticon as an architecture that would operate to transform individuals. The strategic placement of mirrors within the health club performs the same function as the central tower of the Panopticon. Within the Panopticon and the health club, this awareness of visibility influences the performance of prisoners and health club members alike. The design approach to a health club project requires weaving together the brand, the clients, and the activities within the space. The Rockwell Group designed the interiors of an Equinox gym on Wall Street, pictured here. When discussing their work in health club spaces with me, one architect noted, there's this fluidity between being observed and who's doing the observing, seeing and being seen. Industrial designers must also take into account how surveillance influences behavior. Gym members are self-conscious when approaching new equipment. An industrial designer told me they have 5 seconds to acclimate a new user to their machine. According to research, after those initial 5 seconds, if a user has not decoded how to operate the machine, they will give up and move on to another. The power of surveillance as a tool for reform is now leaving the gym, extending to every part of our lives. Last November, Jawbone released the Up bracelet, designed by Eat Bahar. Worn at all times, the Up bracelet contains many sensors that track information on your exercise, sleep, and eating patterns. This bracelet is designed to shower and sleep with you, bearing witness to daily life. The data collected from the device is accessible through a corresponding iPhone app. And so, this bracelet promises a product that leverages consumers' technological savvy in order to improve their health by collecting all this data. Design surveillance now surpasses the fitness machine and the design of the health club's interior. These technological devices serve as arbiters of discipline, vitality, and health. However, like a warden, they're always watching. Another surprising similarity between health clubs and prisons lies in their use of the treadmill. Treadmills were first implemented in prisons at the beginning of the 19th century. They were first introduced to relieve the idleness of these prisoners. This practice began in Great Britain and emerged shortly after in New York City at Bellevue. Prisoners' personal accounts of the treadmill highlight physical and also mental exhaustion. Author Lori Palmer writes, "The treadmill was not only an economic, but also an ideological machine. intended to reform moral character. The prison treadmills required synchronization between 6 to 10 prisoners to power the machine in unison. A former inmate described the treadmill's monotonous steadiness, not its severity, breaks down the obstinate criminal spirit. This idea of morality improved by machinery is rampant in fitness culture today. Ironically, the machine once used to punish prisoners is now an exclusive privilege for health club members. During every health club tour, I spent the most time in the cardio theater. The setup is similar to this theater, except we'd replace your chairs with spin bikes. Theater seems an apt word to describe these spaces, as entertainment took priority over the machines themselves. These tours didn't involve descriptions of the brands of equipment or the various machines. Instead, I was given a tour of the distractions available from these machines. Instead of a discussion relating to the machine's actual technical detail or function, the screen's interface was explained. There were always riveting city views, graphs that I could download to my smartphone, flat screen TVs, cable channels. That was always the focus of that portion of my tour. We increasingly entrust our bodies to be sculpted by these highly advanced machines. Perhaps we now expect our bodies to feel like the machines that we power and we choose to power us, ever efficient and unbreakable. Today, we've designed machines programmed to redesign us. The health club isn't a space solely for gym rats or athletes. The themes in fitness culture extend to one-time champs like me and people that have never set a foot in the gym. Delivered through the design of the health club spaces include messages about our bodies, their relationship to equipment, and how we expect to relate to one another. The relevance of this design extends far beyond the walls of the health club. We need design that connects us to each other instead of machines, that integrates gyms in neighborhoods, not funneling into this insular culture. But only through design can we change the conversations about our bodies, their potential, their limits, and the spaces we create for them. Thank you.